Hello, my name is Sergio Willis. I am a writer, filmmaker, artist, and soon to be video game creator, hopefully. I moved here in '93 from North Carolina. I wanted to be an actor. I was really fascinated by Hollywood. I used to draw a lot. And then I got this idea where instead of trying to draw everything and trying to act in other people's stuff, I would just start writing my own stories, and that wasn't enough. So then I decided I wanted to start making short films, and that got to be too expensive. And somebody said to me one day, they said, you know, you have so much knowledge about pop culture and video games and comic books, so why don't you talk about it, do like a podcast? So I started Nerds with Badges, which would be like, it's a platform for people like myself that are into all these things, the nerd culture. But the unique thing is that Nerds with Badges would be focusing on people who have a military background, security background, or a law enforcement background that just happen to be into nerd culture. So I wanted to create a platform for us because I don't feel that there really is one. And that's my superhero origin story.
How's everybody doing? My name is Taz. I'm from Denver, Colorado. If you know, the 420 state, Colorado, marijuana everywhere. I joined the Marine Corps in 2014, got out in 2022. I lived in Japan while I was in there. Now I'm fascinated with anime. Now I'm here in LA doing executive protection work. And on the side, I'm a nerd. So here I am at Nerds with Badges. I am today's co-host.
This is Nerds with Badges. You said you had started trying to do a podcast of your own before, right?
Yes.
Well, what was it going to be called?
Well, actually, so me and my cousin were actually working on that. We didn't start the podcast because I went back to the military. So I went back to the military and kind of just left at that. But you know, my cousin's still doing his thing. I think he is doing a podcast right now, and hopefully when I get back to Colorado, I'll get back with him.
What is his podcast about?
So his podcast is about like just events going on during the time. Car accidents we would see that were really bad. Cars flipped over. It's just a lot going on. The riots that were going on, the violence in Colorado. It was just a lot. Just because a lot of people, you don't get to see that on the news. You know, a lot of news don't talk about like what's really going on in the cities when it comes to minority races.
They censor.
So, he was just talking about that.
Y'all didn't go to car accidents and like take pictures and ask people questions and stuff?
Nah. He'd probably be more like, hey, you can't park there.
Yeah, there was a movie with Jake Gyllenhaal, and he would go to like accidents, and then I guess if it really wasn't that serious, he would actually like, I guess, make the accident look worse than it was. It was called Nightcrawler or something like that.
Nightcrawler?
Yeah. He would actually even like, you know, rough up people and make them look more.
Let me put this face paint on you so it makes your car accident look worse. You get paid more, maybe.
That's terrible. So were y'all trying to be like news, like kind of like news?
Yeah, basically like just a comedian news channel just for shits and giggles.
Was there like an inspiration for that, or it was just?
Like I said, there's a lot of people dying, but there was no news on it. And we lost a couple of cousins in those tragedies, so we thought someone needed to say something.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a platform, you know, that is, I mean, usually when you see stuff on social media, it's, unless it's in another country, it's probably, you know.
Yeah, like you don't hear about like the local stuff that happens on in Japan unless you live out in Japan. Like, you wouldn't know, like, a chick got stuffed in a suitcase and threw in the ditch. You wouldn't know that unless you lived out there.
Well, even stuff, like you said, stuff that happens in the hood.
Right.
That doesn't always make it, you know. That's why sometimes when I'm on Instagram, there'll be like some, you know, black girl missing, and there'll be people like, you know, make sure you spread this and tell people, because otherwise nobody would even know.
Right. Yeah. That's why that was another. Yeah. It's like that's what we want to use that for, that platform.
And what was it gonna be called?
Y'all
didn't have a name?
No, we didn't have a name.
I mean, were y'all gonna do like a podcast, or were you gonna be on just social media like TikTok, Instagram?
Well, this is way before all of that. This was like when Vines was at work.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Was that like 2005?
Jesus
2006?
Christ. No, bro, you're going way too back. Vines was like 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014,
why did they get rid of that?
2015. Just because I think Instagram became a bigger thing, and then after Instagram, what is it, YouTubers, and then after YouTube,
Snapchat,
yeah,
Twitter, and all that.
Yeah. I mean, Twitter's always been in the game, but somehow they just got so big and great now.
Well, yeah.
Hey, I get on Twitter and I just see a whole bunch of just shenanigans, and I'm just like, all right, that's enough. For me.
So were you gonna like talk about your interest in anime and manga?
At the time, I wouldn't have talked about anime on a podcast, not because people wouldn't talk about it, but because it wasn't really the point in my life where I was just like, hey, I'm just watching anime. I was more focused on getting further in life, finding out what I'm gonna do to my future as a future adult in this world, and see where I'm gonna go. And now I'm here. You know, I went to school for private security and doing executive protection work, and now I'm kind of like settled where I say, okay, now I can take a step back, view everything, and kind of move slower now, where I'm not worried about what I'm doing in the future because I'm here.
How long were you in security school?
I was in security school for 4 months. Went last year. Should have went earlier.
Last year?
Yeah.
So you got out of the military and went straight into security?
No, so I was well, I did security in Colorado for 6 years.
Okay. Then you went to the military?
No. I was in the military, and after I got out of the military, I did security. And while I was doing security out there, I got an opportunity to do more than just security, which was a school out here called Pacific West Academy.
Okay.
School is for like 4 months. The VA paid for it, so.
Oh, that's convenient.
Oh yeah, bro. Facts. Hey, I was living like halfway broke. Right? I was buying Spam. Right, I bought like this big like 20-pound bag of rice, and we went through it. It took us 4 months to finish it. We finished it at the end of school, there's like there's supposed to be 30 students all together, but like some students are from California, so they don't have to stay in the house. So then there was like, I think there was like 15 of us in the house.
And y'all was sharing the Spam and rice?
Hell nah, this shit was fine.
Oh, like what?
Not like, bro. Like I was cooking steak. You know, I'll throw down in the kitchen. I make sure that I prep my food for the week when I'm going for school. I would cook for myself, and you know, sometimes I had a little leftover. So yeah, you know, I would share with you. But nah, you ain't getting my food like that. Like, bro, this is survival.
All right, so how did you get into anime? How long?
I've been into anime since I was a kid, but when I lived in Japan, it was just a wower for me, you know.
Just a what?
Wow. It was a wowzer for me. Like it was just, I was baffled and amazed and intrigued so much that I just became an anime fanatic. I ain't even gonna cap.
2 years you were in Japan?
Yes, 2 years.
How did you come to live in Japan?
So I actually got stationed out there.
Oh, okay.
I was stationed out there in Okinawa.
Did you pick to get stationed there, or they just did it?
What?
Did you pick to get stationed?
Well, so like if they have room for that station, then yeah, you get picked there. But if like let's say I picked to go to Japan as my first country or first place to go, Oconus, but they need me in North Carolina. They would send me to North Carolina.
Okay.
Because they need me there. But there wasn't a need for me in North Carolina, and there's a need for, a Marine in Japan, and I got it. And man, I think I got like the best base out there. And besides from being in Iwakuni, which is main island, Japan, which is the big city where Mountain Fuji is. But I got the best base in Okinawa because it was right there in the city, next to all the clubs, next to the Air Force Base, which had where all the parties were at, right next to the Air Force Base. Of course, Air Force gets everything. But I lived out there one time during Halloween. We're going through American Village, which is a dope area. It's literally called American Village, and it has a whole bunch of American stores there. It's hilarious.
It's called the
what?
what?
American Village in Okinawa.
Okay.
And so I'm there, and I see like these grown adults dressed up in not just like Halloween costumes. They're dressed up as Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Cells at Work. I don't know if you know that anime, but it's literally about the body cells in the body. It's Cells at Work, and it shows like the white spots.
I told you I can't keep up with all. There's so many anime that I can't even.
But I seen it's just so much, and it was great, man. Cause like I seen this guy dressed as Charizard, and we all know who Charizard.
Yeah, that's the Pokemon with the fire on his tail.
With the fire on his tail, right? I see him getting chased by Squirtle. Squirtle shooting a water gun at him. Here's Charizard holding his tail for dear life, booking it.
Adults?
Adults. Yes, bro.
Like
that's what gets me. Like adults
like
are really doing this, and it was just right in the open, man.
Sounds like a comic book
and like the community was great. The food is awesome. Hey, man.
So what are you doing here, man? Why did you come back?
Why did I come back? Because I got stationed in California, and after I got stationed in California, I deployed to the Middle East. Got to the Middle East, deployed out there for nine months, left, and then got deployed again back out there for another 9 months, and then I got out the Marine Corps and went back to Colorado.
You see any action when you out there?
See any action? Nah, I was a supply Marine.
Oh, I thought you were gonna have some crazy stories.
Nah, man. So it's like this. About right now, only 4% of the military actually gets deployed. Of our military, only 4 of them, like 4%, really gets deployed. And out of that 4%, maybe 1% sees action.
I come from a military family. I didn't go. I'm probably the only person that didn't go. All my cousins, all my nieces in North Carolina, I think that was a thing to do unless you want to work in a factory for the rest of your life. I mean, a lot of people.
You failed your family tradition?
Well, I mean, I almost joined. I almost did. I actually did, and then I changed my mind. I was like, I can't do it. I'm gay. I can't do it. They were like, so. It's like, okay, I gotta think of something else. I swore and everything, and I was like, I don't think I can do this. Sometimes I regret it, sometimes I do, but
nah, man, you can't look at the past like that. You can't have any regrets. You move forward. Why are you looking at the past? You still got the future to look at.
But all the travel, being able to travel and
well, that's not in the past. That's in the future. That's what I'm saying.
You can't join the military now. Well, actually, they raised the age. I know they raised it to 35 when 9/11 happened. Is it still 35?
I mean, it is. I think it is 35. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Do you really think a 35-year-old wants to go with military standards? Because As a 30-year-old joining the military, you're getting yelled at by 23-year-olds.
Yeah.
I just want you to know
I'm
that
56
the sergeants
years old,
and
right?
staff sergeants in being a drill instructor are drill instructors because they're young enough still to be active like that, right?
To take the being yelled at
And to take that beating and to be able to do it multiple times with, like, they probably do it, they probably do it four times of the year. They do the Crucible 4 times. That means they're with 4 different squads out of the year, and they get like 2 months off. But 35 years old running 3 miles, and that's just like what you have to do just for the PFT. You got to run 3 miles, 23 pull-ups, and then 120 sit-ups, all in 2 minutes. Well, I wouldn't say everything, but like you gotta do sit-ups in 2 minutes. You gotta, and then you have to do the CFT. Where the CFT is where you run an 880, and you're sprinting the whole time. And then you have to carry ammo cans, and then you have to throw a grenade. You have to do push-ups. Then you have to carry a buddy, and then you have to drag a buddy. Do you think, as a 35-year-old, your back's gonna be the same as if you was 25?
Oh no. But
like, bro,
you're not in shape. If you're not in shape.
Yeah, but that's still like, it's gonna hurt. It's really gonna hurt. Because I'm 30 years old. I was in the military. I have back pains, but I know how to control it and I know how to get rid of it. But I still get the pains. And I'm 30 and I'm like, I'm not trying to go back. And I was there.
So, but you say you're gonna move back though, right? You're gonna
move back to Colorado?
No, Japan.
Japan? I may move back to Japan. I want to open up a security business out there. Also a venue. I was gonna sister company with a venue back in Colorado where artists in Japan could get connects with people in Colorado, which is in the center of America. So it basically it'd be easy for them to spread out from there. But it's just from the venue in Colorado, they do a lot of metal shows, and Japanese. Metal. Oh, they bout that shit.
Yeah.
So if I could get that, be that in between man to help out artists from both sides, and then show them some different metal, because I love Japanese beats. If y'all haven't heard Japanese beats, y'all missing out. They rap songs is insane. If they was in the American market right now, they would trash these new rappers because they speaking English and Japanese, and they killing the game. They rapping fire. No cap. No cap.
So you gonna have like double citizenship, or you're gonna just go back and forth?
I'll probably just leave America and just leave it to the cuffy out here. I don't want to really come back. I ain't got no reason to come back.
But because of your military background, would it make it easier for you to transition to become a citizen, a Japanese? Would you give up your American citizenship?
I would say it's a double-edged sword. It could be easier, it could be harder. I don't know.
Because I know some people do that. They keep a dual citizenship.
But I think having a dual citizenship, I think they try to, you get taxed from both places. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. So
would you ever consider making your own anime? Like, since you are into it, or a video game or something like that?
Yeah, I would.
What would it be about? Like, if someone said,
if I was to make my own anime, it'd literally be about, let's see, it would be like a picture of my life, but just dramatic. Like, in the mind state, like, it's just this regular kid in life who has this crazy imagination that he's going on about in his daily life. And one day something crazy happens to him where everything that he actually starts to imagine becomes real. And now he figures out he has this power to create things or destroy things, and now he has to think about, does he want to become a villain or a superhero?
No, I know what this is.
Because like you got to think, you know, a guy has been through some things in life, and you know, he feels some type of way towards people, but does he want to be that person to destroy somebody because they don't know any better?
Well, would there be like supernatural elements, or would he be just like a crime lord kind of?
So basically, he would have telekinesis, and
how would he just have telekinesis?
he had telekinesis.
Got an accident or something?
Like no, I'm saying
Was
like
he a mutant? Aliens experimented on him. I mean, like
he got kidnapped by some aliens, and they put sun in his butt.
you're that crazy sense of humor. The anal probe thing is just, I don't think that actually happens.
Hey, Don. Hey, that first episode is crazy. I'll let you suck on my tip, boy. Give me one of your balls.
What? Which? What? Who? What?
Exactly.
Which? What is
Don?
What is that?
Don?
I don't know. That's
It's on Netflix. You gotta watch it.
It's anime?
Yeah. It's on Netflix.
There's an anime about people getting.
No. It's like an evil spirit, right? And the name is Turbo Granny. I don't want to get the name wrong. Turbo Granny. And so the first episode, like this chick is telling him like aliens are real, or she's telling him like spirits are real, and then he's trying to tell her that aliens are real. So he goes to this tunnel, this train tunnel, and she goes to this haunted school, and they both find out aliens and spirits are real. And the spirits are trying to, I think, kidnap the girl, and then the granny stole the guy's nuts. She stole his nuts.
And this is on Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
And it's called what? Don the Don?
Dun da dun. Dun da dun.
I don't. Gosh,
Hey,
I can't keep up with all that.
Hey,
There's so much.
It's
a lot.
hilarious.
There's a lot. I can't keep up.
Because that first episode, he's just looking around like there ain't no spirit in here, and he turns around and he was like, "Oh, there's an old lady here," and she was like, "I'll let you suck on my tit if you let me dong on your balls, boy." Yeah.
That's really out there. I'm trying to. I'm trying to think of the anime that I'm watching right now, because like there's so much. I'm trying to keep up with Naruto, and then I gotta start watching Boruto, and then the Kingdom thing he was telling me about, I started watching that. Then there's one, the Blue-Eyed Samurai. I started watching that, and then there's another one on HBO Max called it's about an assassin.
There's so many about assassins.
I can't keep. And then there was Hit Monkey, but I gotta finish that because I haven't finished that one.
Oh, Hit Monkey is hilarious.
Yeah, I gotta finish watching Hit Monkey.
Oh man.
And there was one I used to watch, Del Toro, but they took that off of Crunchyroll, but it's on YouTube now apparently. You said you just have a PlayStation 4, right? That's the extent of your PlayStation, of your video gaming experience right now.
Yep.
No Switch, no Game Boy, no.
Nah, man. I be too busy. I can't have electronics anywhere.
Are you like addicted?
I have nieces, huh?
Are you one of those addicted person who, if they have it in the house, they'll play it all the time and not do anything else?
Nah, I have nieces. They'll just break them.
Oh, okay.
They like to destroy things.
Would they destroy those? Probably.
Want to give them one?
No, hell no.
Oh,
Till
okay.
lost your mind.
Okay.
This is my collection of handhelds.
Hey,
I just want to do like a
you don't let them little gremlins next to them.
Well, I'm not gonna let anyone. These are all like expensive. This is the Lenovo Legion Go, which is, I think at retail, right now this is $500. I've had this now for.
Yeah, she chewed on her own glasses.
I think I had this for like a year and a half. This is, well, everybody knows what this is. This is a Switch 2, which is Nintendo's, it's pretty much started the handheld video gaming craze, I think. It's probably the Switch 1, and then this really made PC gaming more accessible. It's running off of Linux. So it's not like a Windows device. You know when you turn on a computer, a PC, you got all these patches and updates, and
Yeah.
you don't really have to deal with that or with that. So even though this is underpowered compared to this and this and this, it's more popular because of the ease of use. You just turn it on and it just works. But like I said, it's a little long in the tooth because this thing is like 3 years old. It's been around for like 3 years, so it's a little long. Technology just
it just keeps improving and getting faster and getting smaller. And hey, I just can't wait till they make the GameCube where it's the whole room and you just wear the suit, the VR suit. But I'm not talking about going to a public place. I'm talking about being at home and being able to do it at home, like Ready Player One.
Oh, they're doing a Ready Player One too, right?
Yeah. Oh man, the number one was insane. I wonder how number and don't get me wrong. I mean, it's the adult movie. They can still mess it up bad.
Has Steven Spielberg ever made a bad movie in his entire career? I'll wait. I mean, really, I don't think he has. I don't think he's made a bad movie ever. Did he direct that, or was he just a producer?
I think both. I'm pretty sure both. Because
he did direct.
You don't just get to throw your name around like that for nothing.
He didn't direct Jurassic Park 3 though, which was, a lot of people didn't like Jurassic Park 3. The one with the doctor, they tricked him to go into the island because they thought.
Yeah.
He told them that. I guess they told him that they're. What did they tell him that they were going there for? They didn't. They tricked him, but because their son had gotten stuck there. They tricked him into going on. He's like, we can't land on this island. Then somebody hit him, and he woke up, and he was like, the plane was like there, and the lady was outside the bullhorn. Remember?
Yeah.
She's like, you don't want to do that. She's like, ah. Next thing you know, that big ass. I don't think he's done a bad movie though. I don't think he's directed anything bad. I cannot think of. I mean, you've seen all this stuff, right?
I would say I see most of his stuff, but I can't complain.
You seen E.T.?
Yeah.
You seen Poltergeist?
Yes.
2?
Yes.
3?
Yes.
Okay. You seen Schindler's List?
Sinner's List?
Schindler's List.
Schindler's. No.
Really? Catch Me If You Can?
Yes.
I didn't see that.
That movie, it's a good movie, but I fell asleep.
I haven't seen it. I
ain't gonna lie. It is a long movie.
And The Terminal. I haven't seen The Terminal.
Terminal's pretty good.
I haven't seen that either. And he directed Saving Ryan's Privates, right?
Yes.
I mean Saving Private Ryan.
What is it?
That was Vin Diesel's first really big role too, even though he got killed. And Raiders of the Lost Ark, did he direct that, or was that Lucas?
I do not know.
I think he directed it. Jesus. I'm trying to think, what else did he do? Come on, let's think, Serge. Damn it. There's a lot. He's done a lot of stuff, man. I mean, he's done a lot of stuff, and even some stuff that, like DL stuff. You probably, because I heard he shot some scenes from Star Wars, uncredited. One of them, I think, supposedly the fight with Anakin and Kenobi at the end of
he directed.
Supposedly he did.
Huh.
Yeah, but allegedly. And this is Asus ROG Ally right here, by the way. This is my other electronic baby. Microsoft, interestingly enough, has partnered with this company, and they're making a handheld called the Xbox Ally X, which is coming out in next month. It's gonna be there's 2 models. One is $500 and one is $900. And the cool thing is that it will let you play all your Xbox games and all your computer games.
Really?
Which means pretty much anything. But it's a niche market. I don't. $900. This pretty much lets you play anything because Game Pass, Xbox's thing. You can stream all the games that you own. You don't need. I don't think people don't need it. I don't know. I guess if you don't want to have to deal with the clunky Windows operating system that would come in handy. That's just, the price is just. This is the MSI Claw. MSI is another big gaming company. Excuse me. They've already come up with like, Jesus. I think there's four models for this. That's the MSI Claw. There's the MSI Claw 8A, and there's the MSI Claw 8. They just came. A. It's either, I think there's 3 or 4 of them out. But this one was like the cheapest one. The newer one is like $800, I think. And it's running off of Intel. A lot of the handhelds are using AMD. Intel is supposed to be like more, I think it's more battery efficient or something.
That's really dope. I mean, I used to have a Nintendo as a kid, but that's the extent of my Nintendo and games in my hand.
This is a retro system. This plays like retro games, like old systems. This is called the, I forgot the name of this thing. Turn on it plays like retro systems. The cool thing about it is you turn it on and it works, and you don't have to have an internet connection. You don't have to log into no account or nothing. I think the video game industry is changing in some ways that are like kind of making a lot of people uncomfortable, because a lot of the games now require you to have an internet connection.
Yeah.
And a lot of the games, when you start the game, there's like a 20-page disclaimer that you got to read that basically signs your rights away. Most people don't, they just click submit and skip it. But I was reading something the other night, which I thought was interesting, because I took the time to read it a while back, and I think it's shocking that most people don't read that, because you literally are signing your rights away. You don't actually own a lot of the games, even though you pay for it. You have the license, and since it's digital only, there's always a chance that one day that company might go under, the servers might go down or something, and if you don't have that game downloaded somewhere, and then you try to go to re-download it again after you deleted it, then you can't even access the games that you bought. Now, if it's a cartridge or a CD, then it's pretty much yours forever. But even the games that you buy on disc, the disc will just have like 300 megabytes of data on it, and you still got to download the 100 gig game.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
It's a license. It's crazy that they're able to do that, man. I mean, I don't.
Because so like for like a year and a half, I totally did not pay for my PlayStation subscription. So I lost it to be able to play online, and I went to go try to play the games that you get.
Oh,
and all of them.
Yeah,
nah, bro. Nah, I was not able to play.
Xbox doesn't do that though. Xbox lets you keep all the games. That's the cool thing about Xbox. They actually let you keep all the games. PlayStation take them away. Nintendo also. Microsoft has made it where you can literally, you can play your games through the cloud on any device. So you can play your Xbox games on your phone. All you need is to get you a Bluetooth controller, and put your phone on a little stand or whatever, and you're good to go. So it don't even matter. So when we got to that point, so Sony and Nintendo are like changing, how they distribute their stuff now because of what Microsoft is doing. Microsoft is smart. I mean, I got to give it to them. Microsoft was like, they were like dying until they started supporting backwards compatibility. And now the cloud gaming lets you play. I mean, they bought Activision for like $70 billion like a couple of years ago. They own Call of Duty. They own Candy Crush. They own Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon. But they are future-proofing their brand, because you don't have to you can install the Xbox app, the Game Pass app, on your smart TV and play your games through the cloud. I mean, it's smart. And now consoles are kind of going away. I mean, there's no need for it. Now, Sony's putting their games on Microsoft. They're putting Helldivers 2 on the Xbox, and Xbox just put Gears of War.
Oh man, Helldivers 2. Oh man, I got it. That's one game
That's hard though,
I'm
man.
about to buy. They have it for PlayStation 4?
Huh?
Yeah.
They have it, really?
Yeah.
Did you know what happened? You know what happened with that game last year, right?
No.
After like 6 months, Sony was like, okay, if you want to play the game, you got to have a PlayStation account. So like 150 different territories that didn't have access to PlayStation accounts couldn't not play the game anymore. And there was such backlash that like not even a day later, Sony they backtracked on it. So we're not going to do that anymore.
Well, yeah, because I mean,
6 months later, you're going to do that after people have bought the game, and that's the thing. That's when people fight back against companies, man, doing crazy stuff, miracles happen. You're going to get your PlayStation 5 now that the price has gone up. You're going to wait. Get your refurbished one. That's what I want to use.
I was going to personally message Trump and see if he can help me out with that.
Come on now. I ended up buying a used PlayStation 5 because I mean, for like the first 2.5 years, you could not find a PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X anywhere. You couldn't.
Oh
find
yeah,
them.
there's hoarders. There's people who's buying them from the stores, and then they were selling them for like
scalpers.
1,000.
Yeah, scalpers. That's what they did. Scalpers. I ended up buying an Xbox Series S because I couldn't get an Xbox Series X. The Series S is like the Xbox Series X, which is just like basically the Xbox Series X is the big brother. The Series S is the little brother. It's not quite as powerful, but can pretty much do anything that the big brother does. It's made for people that don't really care about 4K. It might not have like the best TV. They just made a budget system.
Okay.
And a lot of people bought it because it's small. It looks like a speaker. It looks like a weird little white speaker. That's what it looks like, little box. It was $299, and it sold like hotcakes. And apparently Japanese people liked it because they said that their homes are so small, and the Xbox and the PlayStations are so big.
Yeah.
And that thing was so small and compact, and Microsoft has started appealing to the Japanese developers and getting like more games like Final Fantasy, whereas before it was just on PlayStation or Nintendo. But of course companies are like, well, if we spend $300 million to make this game, we just put it on the PlayStation and it only makes like maybe $150 million, then we have a problem. And so now so Microsoft has been gradually building rapport with Japanese developers, which is good. I like the underdog. I don't know why I always root for the underdog. I mean, I believe in Microsoft, even though they do things that get on my nerves, just like all the other companies do. But Nintendo does things that get on my nerves. Sony does things that get on my nerves. But I mean, I was playing a game.
Sony's new movies that they have coming out.
Which one?
Helldivers.
A Helldivers movie?
Yes.
You lie.
No. Helldivers movie they have coming out, and I think the other one, what was it? Devil May Cry, but they made that into an anime. Devil May Cry. There's a whole anime series.
Well, Zelda, Nintendo's doing a Zelda movie. They just cast the guy
really?
recently. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I forget the other movie they're doing.
Yeah, something else. They're doing something else. Oh my God. Oh, Donkey Kong. They're doing a Donkey Kong. Well, another Mario movie is in production. And then they're going to do Donkey Kong.
That makes sense.
Yeah, Donkey Kong is going to become the next big thing. I guess we're almost out of time, so I guess we got to wrap up this episode of Nerds with Badgers. I guess that's it for now. Anything else you want to cover in like 30 seconds?
Yeah, so if you guys haven't watched it, you need to go watch Swallow Star. It has 2 seasons, 121 episodes, and I'm telling you, it's an anime that you don't want to miss. I can't wait till the 3rd season comes out. It's not talked about yet, but obviously if you watch the first 2 seasons, you're going to see there's a 3rd one coming for sure.
What is it called?
Swallowed Star.
Is that on Crunchyroll?
It is.
That's the anime that I use.
I watch it on Vitabox.
Yeah, that's the
one. You guys know about Vitabox? $40 a year.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm gonna stay with Crunchyroll because that's the only one I know. That's the one
Nerds with Badges.
Badgers. Maybe that would be a good idea for a show. We could actually have a couple. You could have a badger of your own. I could have a badger.
Well, if I was gonna have any badger, it wouldn't be any other badger. It would be the
Honey
Honey
Badger?
badger.